Oh, it's you.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
My oh my, looks like the cat dragged in the listener.
Well, listener, I'm so glad that you're here in this place with us for the next long time.
Yeah, yes, for the following long time, you're here with us on our fantastic new podcast.
That's right. We have a podcast now, brother, and it's going to be wonderful.
Indeed it will. And so, we welcome you, the listener, to Gigantoville podcast.
We will be doing some fun things, and I'll tell you what they are. First,
Please do, Abner. By the way, that's my brother, Abner. Nope, just kidding. I'm Abner.
we all know that you're Abner, and I'm Wobner.
Of course.
Can't you see the kind of fun that we have here in Gigantoville?
Yes, we play all sorts of jokes, like saying that each other is the other one.
But here's what Gigantoville, the podcast, is all about. First, we're going to do some short pieces of comedy based on random words and stories. Isn't that right, Abner?
Oh, too true, Wobner. But that's not all. In our completely original comedy podcast, for the second part, we're going to do one continuous funny story.
That sounds like a treat to me, Abner.
Life is but a dream, Wobner.
Oh my goodness. And what's more, we'll be having some chuckles and some laughs, maybe even a guffaw or two.
I was going to say guffaw. We're right on the same page.
Well, Abner, would you like to get some random words? It's a completely original mechanic that we developed for our podcast.
Indeed, Wobner. I think getting random words is a wonderful idea to help
Let me go
generate
ahead.
our hilarious content. No other podcast would ever be able to match the wonderful comedic skills of us. Isn't that right, Wobner?
Oh, I think you're even underselling us a little bit. Not just any podcast, but anything would be hard-pressed to be as funny as Abner and Wobner.
Indeed, and any podcast, anything, and certainly any other pair of two dumbos who want to have a podcast of their own.
Real chumps, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
A couple of real dingbats.
Can you imagine two people hosting a podcast who aren't even identical twin brothers who do everything together?
It's absurd. Are you ready, brother, for some random words?
Take it away, brother.
Your random words are beam, prevalence, split, reject, athlete, housewife, break, and chop.
Remind me, Wobner, what was the first word again?
The first word was beam.
Oh, that does draw some memories. Beam.
I thought it might. I know that you've dealt with some bean-related problems in your life, Abner.
Yeah, there were always problems. But you know that well, don't you, Wobner? Since we do everything together.
Absolutely everything.
Well, I'll recount the story for the listener. You see, it all started when I went to the grocery store to buy a bean.
Just one?
Just one, and therein lies the problem.
Yes.
Yes, in fact, do we want to, remember that,
Let's just remember it now.
Yes.
Let's just go right into it.
Oh, look, Wobner, here's the grocery store.
It seems like a decent one, brother.
Indeed, Kroger, as it were.
Look, there's the clerk. No doubt he'll be able to help you in purchasing a single bean.
Good eye, brother. Let's go talk to the clerk.
This way, brother. My gosh, the doors have opened automatically.
How wonderful. Excuse me, clerk.
Yes?
Could you please point us in the direction of your finest bean?
Beans are all in aisle 3.
Could you take me there?
Well, I suppose. All right, follow me, sir.
Will we be going through any doors that open on their own accord?
No, that's just at the front.
Oh my.
Oh, I think he's talking down to you, brother.
Ooh, that makes me mad. That sure butters my biscuits, brother.
I thought it might, brother. That's why I'm going to tell you to calm down. Calm down, brother.
And just as you promised, you told me.
Here we go. Garbanzo beans are over here. Kidney beans, black beans.
Excellent. And where is your can opener?
Well, there'd be can openers over in the utility aisle right next to this one.
And I can use that to open this can and take the bean I want?
After you buy the can, yes.
Oh no, I do not want to buy a can. I've come here to buy a bean, and a bean alone. Oh, I'm getting steamed again.
Brother, I would tell you to calm down, but this time I share your frustration. What do we
We're both
need?
frustrated, Mr. Clerk.
Enraged. Why would we need that many beans?
Yeah.
A whole can full of beans.
It's too many beans.
I think we would only like one a bean.
We're right in your face.
I can tell that. I'm sorry, we don't sell beans individually. You have to buy the can.
Could I please speak to your manager?
I suppose. Mr. Phillips, there's a couple of really colorful characters here who want to speak to you.
Hey, you called for me, Tyler?
Yeah, these two wacky, very large, bombastic characters want to speak to you.
Yeah, they seem very broad.
Excuse me, are you the manager?
Yeah, that's me. My name's, Ted.
Ted, what a nice name for a Dumbo. Now tell me, why did your store not sell beans individually?
Because no store does that.
No store? I beg to differ. Brother, could take out your smartphone and do a quick Google search.
Indeed I will. Okay, quotation mark. Store that sells one single bean at a time, end quotation mark. I want
All right,
that full phrase to appear in the results of my search.
A wise precaution to use the quotation marks, brother.
Thank you, brother. And search.
Okay. Okay.
We can't really. What do we do here, boss?
I don't know.
They're so ridiculous.
We've got some weird requests here at the grocery store. People, all walks of people come through here, but these characters are just so broad and so wild that I don't know how we're gonna get out of this. I mean, my hands are tied.
Oh no!
Your
search came up with no result.
Not a single result of my
I guess
search.
that makes us has-beens. Yes, that is exactly how it happened. We went to that grocery store and harassed that man for a while.
Yes. Many of our stories seem to take that shape. Oh boy, brother. What a wonderful podcast we're doing.
You know, it reminds me a little bit, brother, of a story that we actually don't appear in at all.
Oh, do tell.
Yes. I remember reading about it in the newspaper.
Oh, I love the newspaper, as you know.
It was all about a reject, which was another one of our random awards.
What a coincidence!
I thought so as well. Let me tell you the story as I read it in the paper.
Please do.
Excellent. Soon all of my robotic soldiers will be complete and I will be able to conquer the entire planet, and there's nothing that you can do to stop me, Agent Wesson.
Curse you, Dr. Robo-Man.
Yes, that's right. Alistair Roboman, the greatest engineer that has ever lived, and now the world will finally acknowledge it. Behold, as my 100th robot exits the factory.
Hello, Father.
Robot? Why did you call me father?
You are my creator.
Yeah, I'm a creator, but you're a piece of machinery. There's no familial connection here. I'm sorry, Agent Wesson. This is a little bit awkward.
Yeah. I mean, talk to your robot. I'll let you work through this.
Thank you.
Are you telling me you're not my real father?
Yes, because you were built on an assembly line as part of my army of world-conquering robots.
That's why you've never taken me to play catch.
You were just created
Yeah,
literally moments.
Yeah.
Literally seconds ago.
Oh, and who is this? Your friend, always taking your side. No, I'm not his friend.
Come on,
We're arch
that's
enemies.
not fair. Agent Wesson is my arch enemy. He has nothing to do with this conflict that we're having here, Robot 100.
I'm sorry, Father. I merely am testing out the boundaries of our relationship.
We don't have... You are a robot soldier. Like, look, all the other robots know exactly... Like, what's this one? Robot 99, come here a moment.
Yes, Creator, what do you need from me?
Well, if I ordered you to smash that barrel, would you do it?
I would. Is that the order?
No, not yet. I have things in that barrel.
All right, my fist is raised.
I
You
understand,
change your mind.
but you have no emotional connection to following my orders. It's just because you're programmed, right?
No, I feel no emotion whatsoever. Neither happiness, nor sadness, nor love.
Wait, okay, stop.
But
Robot Nugget.
what is this? This
Oh.
idea you've put into my brain.
I didn't say anything. You're the one who...
Yes, you did this, Doctor.
No, you were the one who just came up with the whole idea on your own.
Hey,
Robot.
do you want me to like come back later? You guys,
I'm,
you have
I'm,
like
so,
a whole
I'm sorry.
sort of family.
Give me 1 minute here. I'm sure we can get this under control.
All
Robot
right,
99, Robot 100. Please just join the soldiers' line and prepare for the world-conquering attack.
You would like that, wouldn't you? It's me, Robot 98.
Robot 98. You were always such a good robot. Why are you being all lazy now? Why can't you be like your brother, Robot 97? He's always there.
Big
and
mistake.
very-
You shouldn't compare them.
How dare you compare me to my mechanical clone?
All right, guys. Let's just forget about all of this. Let's just forget about all of it and get back to the plan. You guys remember the plan? I used to remember when I programmed you with the plan. It was such a great time. We were all having fun together.
Yeah, I do remember that. I like the plan. I don't remember it because I was just created a moment ago.
All right. Well, come on, Robot 100. I'll program you with the take over the world plan, and then we'll all go out for ice cream. Okay?
Really? Oh boy! Yay!
Well, that was quite a story, wasn't it?
Yes, and how strange that it should appear in the newspaper with such specific lines of dialogue written out in such detail.
Yes, I understand that after he left the Secret Service, Agent Wesson became a reporter.
Oh, I see. So he had a first-hand account of the situation. But I wonder, did Dr. Roboman ever commit any crime whatsoever with his robot army?
It's a good question, brother. We would have to do a Google search.
Oh, I'm still sore from the last time we tried that.
I
2
don't
years
even
ago
blame
when we
you,
went
bro.
to the grocery store.
The story we told moments ago.
Yes, I still remember it so well.
We don't have to tell it a second time.
Oh, good thinking, brother.
However, I do understand that maybe we should tell one more story for our audience of the listener.
Yes, perhaps we should call them the hearer. I've started to feel as though lesser podcasts might call them the listener. Why don't we call them the hearer?
I like the way you think, brother. All right, hearer, listen up. I mean, hear this.
Yes. Don't listen here.
This next story is one that I'm very proud of because it tells the story of how my beloved brother Abner got into an adventure on his own without me.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the one and only time in our entire lives that we've been separated? That I can remember right now, and I'm saying that in case we want to decide that our history is different than that?
That's exactly correct,
Yes.
brother.
Indeed.
And,
Well,
and by a strange coincidence, it was very similar, or it had a certain connection to one of our random words.
oh, what a coincidence! My famous catchphrase.
Indeed, it was the story about my dear brother Abner and his adventures with a housewife and online dating.
Yes, yeah, so, of course now you know this was a bit difficult for me, so I blocked out some of the details, but, yes, there was a housewife involved, but also I was dating. Now,
Yes. It was an interesting story. And I'm very sorry that I wasn't there.
well, I suppose since you bring it up, I do remember the day that I met her for our first date.
Excuse me, right this way, please. Follow me. Your table is right over here.
Thank you very much. And I see that, as usual, the waiters here in Gigantoville are all French.
Yes, sir. We are very proud that we have exclusively French waiters.
That's right. Wonderful detail, exclusive to this town and no others.
Just so there. The lady is here for you. She has been waiting a few minutes, so perhaps you should purchase her a dessert. I say with a wink, wink.
Okay, we'll have a Twinkie, please.
Twinkie.
Yes, and remember, Twinkies come in packages of 2, but I only want 1.
Yes, of course. 1 moment, sir. Oh, hi. Are you Abner?
That's me! Do I look
you're,
the same as my photograph?
Actually, you look a little bit, you look like a little bit more outrageous.
Out.
I guess I didn't get through the photograph that you were such a large and colorful character.
Oh, yes, I suppose that comes through more from my voice and mannerisms.
They're very eccentric. Yes. I'm Kathy. How are you?
I am doing well. Kathy, I am Abner, and this is my oh, no, sorry, my brother isn't here.
Oh, well, it would be kind of awkward for him to accompany you on a date, wouldn't it? A little
No,
bit. Oh. All right.
so tell me about yourself, Kathy.
Oh, well, I work in search engine optimization. It's a pretty rewarding job. I've been doing it for about 3 years.
Oh, my heart,
Abner?
my heart. Oh, Kathy, you have brought about a tale of woe from my past.
What?
Well, this is pretty dramatic information for a first date, but I suppose if we were to continue dating, as I'm sure we will, this would have come up anyway.
let's not commit to anything. Just
So
yet.
let me tell you the trauma I experienced. You see, one day I was at the grocery store and did a Google search for where to find one single bean, and it didn't return anything.
That doesn't seem that bad.
Not that bad.
Sir, your Twinkie.
Oh, I got this for you because I'm very late.
You got me a single unwrapped Twinkie. Don't they usually come in packs of 2?
Well, but there's only one of you.
Yeah, but we could have each had one.
I never thought of it that way. Well, waiter, while you're here, could you take our dinner order?
Of
Now that we
course, sir.
have our Twinkie.
Of course, sir. What can I get? Isn't it nice that all the waiters are French here?
Yes, a nice detail. Plus, there's lots of people named Tyler in our town.
I noticed that too. That's weird.
And Terrence and,
What are T names? Yeah.
yeah, Thomas. There's a lot of Thomases. In our town and no others.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess I'll have the duck à l'orange, please.
A good order for this town. And waiter, I'll have a bean, please.
Excuse me, sir?
I'll have a bean.
I'm sorry, say it one more time. It sounded like you said you want a bean.
It did sound that way because that's what I said. I want a bean.
Just a single bean.
Yes. Plenty of restaurants serve one single bean. If you don't believe me, I'll do a Google search.
Well, actually, since I work in SEO, I can tell you that that's probably not true.
What? I'm outraged. Oh.
Phone call for you, sir. Phone call for you. It's your brother.
Of course it is. No one else ever calls me. Hello, brother.
Brother, it's me, your brother.
Ah, how wonderful to take a phone call from you during a first date.
Brother, I've just been doing some Google searches.
Oh, no. I'm so terribly sorry.
You should be, because I've just discovered that Kathy, your date, is married.
Kathy, is this true?
Is what true? The phone wasn't on speaker.
You know what Wobner said? Hang up.
I will carry the rotary dial phone away on this silver serving
Please
tray.
do. Please
Oh
do.
my god.
Kathy, you have betrayed me. What could you have possibly wanted from this meeting now that I know that you are married?
You found out that I was married, huh? Well,
It's true.
The truth is, I saw your online dating profile and I just wanted a meaningless physical relationship.
And so you decided to meet me here at this fancy French restaurant.
Yes, I could tell that you were a very thoughtful, intellectual man, and that you wouldn't be willing to just jump into bed without some foreplay beforehand.
And you couldn't find anyone else on the app who would do that?
My search engine thought that you and I would be the best match.
I see, and you always trust a search engine. Well then, Kathy, I have just one thing to say to you.
Yes?
Want to go into my car and you can fuck my brains out?
Let's go. But wait, sir, your bean! I said that I wasn't in that, but I did appear briefly at the other end of a phone call.
Yes. Yes, and yes, what a difficult memory that was. You'd think because I met a unfaithful woman, but really it's just the explosive nature of the sexual intercourse I experienced is so dynamically overwhelming to my brain. It is hard to even function. Yeah, that's right.
I understand.
That's right.
Why you...
Abner fucks.
Oh, yeah. You shouldn't be surprised by that. But that is why you blocked out some of the memories. Because the fucking was so intense.
Such good fucking.
How is Kathy these days?
Good, we see each other regularly.
She should do something about the problems in her marriage.
I tell her that in the middle of having sex with her every time.
It makes me sad to think about that relationship coming apart.
It makes me a bit sad, but then I just keep fucking. We don't have to keep talking about this.
No, it's a personal thing for you. I think, brother, that it might be time for the second part of our improv, a comedy podcast.
Indeed. Our improv comedy podcast where we recount true stories that happen to us and people in the newspaper.
Hilarious. However, in the second part, we may not appear at all.
Oh, is this true?
I've been given to understand that many characters will appear, some of whom might not be Abner and Wobner.
I see. Well, I can't wait to see how that works.
I'm pretty enthused myself, a brother.
Excellent. Why don't you tell us some more random words, brother?
Why don't you and I enjoy a single bean while I fire up the random word, a generator?
Excellent. I'm glad we did find that store eventually.
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I ended up just buying a single bag of beans and taking one out at a time when we wanted it.
Why, you cheeky brother.
Sorry, brother. I knew that you would take that, poorly.
Oh, I can't stay mad at you, Wobner.
No, because I can't stay mad at myself.
What?
Well, I can't.
Okay.
Now, here are your random words generated.
Wonderful.
The words that we get are help, aviation, discovery, hide, promotion, understanding, peanut, looting, perforate, and autonomy. That's a good set of words, I have to say. A brother.
I have to agree, brother. Now, does that remind you of any long stories that has happened in our town of Gigantoville?
Well, I do seem to recall the story of a famous flying ape from the First World War.
Ah, yes. A wonderful story, and I suppose it will be told now.
Now.
come on, Captain. You gotta let me get out there and fly.
Damn it, Jackson. For the last time, you're a loose cannon. Until you can learn to play by the rules, I'm not letting you back up in a plane.
This isn't right. My brothers are out there fighting in this great war, and I'm stuck here pushing papers behind a desk. It just ain't right.
Yeah, well, I'd get used to it. You've broken one too many rules, Jackson. And unless there was some sort of sudden shift in circumstances, you're not getting up in that plane.
God damn it.
Oh!
Huh?
General, sir, how are you? Sir.
Sir, yes.
At ease, men, at ease.
What brings you here to this office, General?
Well, the truth is, I'm looking for a volunteer for a dangerous mission behind enemy lines.
Could you describe the mission? Does it involve flying at all, by any chance?
It's strange that you'd say that, desk jockey, because it does involve flying. You see, we need a volunteer to fly our experimental plane behind enemy lines and capture the new German secret weapon and then bring it back here.
Well, I don't need to hear anything else. Sign me up. I'm going to take on this mission no matter what, even if you partner me with someone unexpected for this mission.
Why, now, are you sure about that, son? Because it's not just a question of being partnered with someone unexpected. It's also an extremely dangerous mission during wartime.
General, all my life, I've been told that I wasn't good enough. That when I was...
we told you that you didn't play by the rules. It's a different problem.
Quiet, Captain. I'm talking to the General. All right. So I guess I got a little bit that I didn't play by the rules. You see, I had a hard time in school. I could never focus because I was always dreaming of being up in the air and flying and doing tricks and also of protecting my country. And when I joined the Air Force, I thought I would get that opportunity, but, well, the truth must be said that I did become a bit reckless up there, but I would do anything to have a second chance to do the right thing and to help my country.
I see. Well, you know, your captain doesn't think much of you, but looking in your eye, I see a glint of sincerity and determination. Very well, son. The mission is yours.
Thank you, General. You won't regret this.
No, I sincerely hope I won't, because if you don't succeed, we'll lose the war. Let's come with me. Come with me, son.
Okay.
Well, who's gonna do all your paperwork now? Unfair. You can't just take my secretary here.
I've already left.
All right, fine. All right, son. You see, this here is the experimental plane we're sending you in. It's called the Silver Bullet, and it's the best plane that we've got.
But how could this plane possibly work? It's made of heavy metal. Dong.
Yes, it's got to be that way because of the new German weapons, which, as you know, have been shooting down our paper planes.
Yeah. Good thinking, General. History is probably going to look back at the paper planes of World War One as a big mistake.
It's very possible, yes. It's entirely possible that that idea shouldn't have gotten off the drawing board at all.
Yes. Well, do you mind if I get in the cockpit?
All right, hey, here, let me give you a boost.
Thank you. Wow.
All right.
Look at her. This is some nice machinery. And look, here's the pilot's seat. And here's the throttle. And
Yep.
what? Hang on. Why is there another pilot seat in here? Only this other one's covered in leaves and coconuts.
Well, there is a reason for that. Remember how you didn't want to be paired with anyone unexpected?
Yeah, I said I would do it anyway, but I guess I don't want that, no.
Let me introduce you to Lieutenant Bananas!
Oh, General, look out! There's a huge gorilla in here!
No, son. Lieutenant Bananas is your co-pilot. He'll be your partner on this. That's right. You're going on a mission with a gorilla.
But why? Why couldn't I just pilot this plane on my own?
Because the plane is built with 2 seats.
But why didn't you make a seat for another person, General? This is the paper plane debacle all over again.
No, this is completely different. We built this seat, and the way that the design of the plane, in order to fit all of the bombs that we wanted to in there, the secondary seat had to be gorilla-sized.
That is... I guess I'll take your word for it. You've spoken with the military scientists. But
More than that, Lieutenant Bananas here is one of the best and brightest in the United States Air Force. So I don't care if you don't like him, Jackson. You're going to work with him.
I don't know. Lieutenant Bananas, was it? Yeah, the name's Jackson. Do you shake hands?
No, he fist bumps.
Okay. Cool. Nice to meet you.
All right, gentlemen, gorilla, here is your mission. You must fly across enemy-held territory over the German lines and land here at Schwergendorf Castle, where we believe the Germans have a secret laboratory.
Wait a minute. Which castle did you say again?
Schwergendorf.
Schwergendorf Castle. Isn't it rumored that that's where the Germans do all of their strangest scientific experiments, all led by the sinister Dr. Robomon?
Yes.
With 2 N's?
Man. What? Yes, with 2 N's.
With 2 N's, yeah.
Yes, if we could capture Robomon, then we'd be coming a long way to crippling the German war effort. But that's not your mission. Your mission is to find Dr. Robomon's newest weapon. We've intercepted these telegrams from the Germans. Here's what they say. Listen. From Robomon to Kaiser Wilhelm, leader of the German army.
Okay. Yeah.
It says, have developed new weapon. It's really good. Will win war. Okay? And then Kaiser Wilhelm responds, Kaiser Wilhelm to Dr. Ernest Robomon, great.
Oh no. That kind of positive reaction from the Kaiser can only mean that this weapon is really seriously devastating.
Ooh.
I guess Bananas has the same idea. Well,
No,
General.
he's criticizing your laissez-faire attitude about the whole thing. He says
What?
to take it seriously.
I kind of was taking it seriously. What is... General, I'm concerned about the dynamic that is being formed here. It's well established that I'm a loose cannon, crazy
Doesn't play by the
fighter
rules.
pilot who doesn't play
Yep.
by the rules, and my partner is just a gorilla who
Correct.
surely doesn't play by the rules, doesn't know what the rules are.
Son, Lieutenant Bananas has been decorated 3 times for bravery in combat.
But he's still a lieutenant?
Well, he hasn't been in the military that long.
And, wow, that is impressive. All right, well, I guess we haven't much time. We better get off on this mission.
Lieutenant Bananas is already in the plane.
Wait up, Lieutenant. All right. Later, in the air. Man, it feels good being behind one of these things again. Yeah.
Ooh.
That seemed like you were being sarcastic. Those oohs didn't seem friendly to me.
Ooh.
That's even worse. What's the use? I can't even bother trying to understand what this...
American aircraft! Land, you are violating German territory right now.
Oh no. We've been identified immediately. I don't... What? You think we should just... Oh no, we're being shot at! All right, this is what I prepared for.
We're going to shoot you down, both of you, in your stupid little metal plane.
That's what you think. But I'm gonna do cool air tricks.
Ooh.
Quit belly aching, Bananas.
What's that? Oh no, he did a barrel roll. Now what do we do?
All right, it sounds like the Germans were dazzled by the cool trick I did. Now we can fly behind them and shoot their aircraft.
Oh no, we have been shot down. We are going down.
Haha, I never want to go down from this plane. I want to fly forever. I love flying, and I don't play by the rules. Oh.
Ooh.
What was that?
Ooh.
I don't know what you're saying.
Ooh.
Are you saying that we're about to crash? Or we have already crashed?
Ooh.
Ah! Oh no. Bananas, we need to put on disguises before the Germans find us.
Ah, man, what was that sound? Come on, shorter, fatter German. Let's go investigate.
Oh, yeah, I'll go with you, tall, skinny German. By the way, later on, will you help me carry a big piano up the stairs?
Oh yeah, that sounds like a good thing to do.
Wunderbar.
Yeah. Oh, I know the Dr. Roberman will love having a piano in the living room.
Okay, Bananas. The tall, skinny guy and the short, fat guy are about to walk by. Let's karate chop them when they do.
Ooh.
Hi-ya!
Ouch.
All right, we can take their clothes now. Unfortunately,
Oh no, they're taking our clothes.
Shh, quiet, you! I karate chopped you. Wait a minute. Maybe it would be good to have one of you with us. We defeated you fair and square. Now, you're our prisoner, and that way there's someone else on our team who can talk.
Oh no, this is dumb. I don't like that I've been captured.
Nor do I. I wish that I hadn't been captured at all.
Ooh.
I have no idea what this gorilla is saying ever.
He is saying that he thinks that your approach is a little bit too risky for his liking, but it does get results. He is developing a grudging respect for you.
What? How did you know that?
How do you not know that? He's speaking a common gorilla language, known to
It's
all
very
Europeans.
Oh yeah, our education system is clearly much better.
All right, I don't want to hear your German babbling.
Well, here is the gate of the Castle Spurgdorf. So you can just go in and we will go home. That's it.
Oh, not so fast. Look, Bananas has grabbed both of you by the backs of your collars and your little feet are dangling off the ground.
Clonk.
Oh, you bumped our heads together and they sound like coconut.
We are knocked out.
But we're better again.
It is hard to knock us out.
You two are interesting fellows. What's your history exactly?
I am Ernst, and this is Ernst, and
And we are brothers.
we do everything together. But we are German.
Simply everything. Yes,
But-
that's the difference.
The difference from what?
Very strange.
The gate's opening. All right.
Who goes there? Who is that at the door?
Whoa.
Ooh?
Look at that beautiful German woman.
Ernst, Schwernst? What's going on? Oh dear, the truth is, that these two are actually American fighter pilots, and one is a gorilla, and they are attempting to break into the castle to steal your father's secret weapon.
Father?
That's right. It is me, Isabella Roboman, with two N's.
Yes, that's the way you spell it in German.
Yeah. It might be different if it was anglicized.
Indeed. But wait a minute, this is weird. Three Germans are here just talking to us two Americans. Why haven't you tried to fight us at all?
Ooh.
Oh,
Yes. That's
He
very
is saying
true.
that he was not originally American. He was born in Sweden.
Yeah, you can tell, of course, by his this remains of a Swedish accent that he has.
Yes.
Okay, sorry to not know that, but what is going on here? Something smells fishy to me.
Well,
Quickly, into this room right here. Into this room before any more guards come.
All right, lady, spill the bean.
Here's the truth. I was the one who leaked the telegrams to America.
You leaked your father's telegrams?
It's true. I did not want his secret weapon to get out because I knew that it is so terrible a weapon that it would result in such terrifying casualties. I could not let it happen, brave American.
Wow. That's...
Ooh.
Yeah. You said it, Lieutenant. Hey, I understood that.
Ooh. Ooh.
I guess we are starting to have a little bit of respect for each other.
Actually, he is criticizing your fashion sense.
Oh, come on! This is the uniform we all have to wear.
Ooh. Oh, listen. If I help you steal the weapon and you must promise to destroy it. You cannot let even the United States get a hold of it. That is how deadly it is.
Well, but the general told me to bring it back to him. I lost my job once already by disobeying orders, and I don't want to do it again.
Ooh.
Thank you, Lieutenant Bananas.
You know, when the short, fat German and the tall, skinny German, when I saw you carrying them, I thought you were planning to beat them up and take their clothes. But now I see you just are bringing them with you wherever you go.
I kind of thought that at first too, but yeah, now they're part of this now.
Well, actually, Ernst and I, who have names, by the way,
Ernst and Schwartz.
Well, to be honest, since we are all telling our truths, we were planning to desert.
Dessert. That sounds nice.
Indeed, brother. I would like to eat a delicious Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte.
Oh, all I have is a Twinkie.
Nor ein Twinkie. That means just one. But it is true. You see, Ernst and Schwernst have always dreamed of going to America and continuing our line of annoying identical twins.
You see, nominally we are enemies, but we are so comical and bumbling. It is very difficult for people to hate us. So we think this is a reasonable compromise that we join the good side.
Well, I guess you guys were taking a pretty big risk then. And, Isabella, you're taking a big risk by telling us all this anyway. So, Lieutenant Bananas, what say we take a risk and destroy the weapon like they asked?
Ooh.
I'll fist bump to that.
Oh.
Def.
Oh, this is nice that you are friends with the gorilla now. You and the gorilla are getting along.
All right. Well, to Isabella, you must know where the weapon is.
Yes. Come with me. We will have to be very careful. Here, we walk up to this ornate fireplace, and I pull down on one of these stones, and the whole thing turns.
Whoa.
To reveal a hidden staircase.
A spiral staircase going down. It looks pretty dark down there.
He's wondering if you are just going to blindly trust Ernst and Schwernz, who up until moments ago were enemy soldiers on the opposite side of a war.
Yes, I am.
Okay, we go ahead and untie them then.
All right.
Thank you.
They are so nice. I know that we made the right decision here. Dr. Roboman was not a nice boss.
No, not at all nice.
You know, he did not let us have Twinkie. I had to smuggle it in.
That's too bad. Hey, Bananas, are you adept at moving through the darkness with your animal instincts.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
There's that sarcastic tone of yours. All right. You first, Bananas. And then I'll go. Then Isabella. And then the skinny one, Ernst. And then the short fat one, Schmernst. Here we go.
Yeah, we will lead from the back. We were enemies up until recently.
We are happy to do it. Oh boy, brother. It's getting rather dusty as we descend this staircase.
Oh, you're alright, brother. There's a lot of dust.
Oh no.
Roll. Whoa!
Ooh. Oh no. They have rolled down the staircase.
Somehow past us.
They have landed in a comical pile at the door at the bottom.
Oh, you two.
The door is opening. Stand back.
Oh no. Is that who I think it is? Ah, my darling daughter.
Ah, father. My beloved father, Dr. Roboman.
You always say that when you see me, almost as if you're trying to convince me.
But father, I love you dearly. Almost as much as you love doing evil.
And I do love doing evil. But tell me, daughter, if we are going to continue to have this conversation, shall we speak in our native German, or should we continue to speak English in German accents?
Well, that's a good question, father. Let's see what Ernst and Schmernst would like to do. We are practicing our English, so we would like to
Yes.
keep talking in English.
Yes, do that.
Very well. Well, I'm glad you...
How does your evil plan progress, father?
Exactly as I hoped it would. You see, the diabolical weapon is finally ready to be launched on those American dogs.
Why, father, you have never entirely explained what this weapon is to me.
Oh, did I forget to tell you?
Yes, I know that it's very deadly and will result in many casualties, and that the Kaiser thinks it's great, but
Oh, I was so relieved to get that telegram back when he told me it was great. It is exactly what I was hoping he would say.
yes, he is a man of few words, the Kaiser, but he lets you know what he means.
Well, Isabella and soldiers, I suppose it is time for me to let you know exactly what I plan. You see, when I turn my machine on, it will send a radio wave at the opposing army and transform all of them into gorillas.
Incredible, father, and also how?
Radio waves. I already said that.
Yeah, but why? No,
At
All
once,
right,
they
you-
are all gorillas. They will become enraged animals, and they will tear each other apart, leaving our army to do what they please.
Father, it is just as diabolical as you have always said.
Yes, and all it takes is a turn of this key. It is the very next thing that I am going to do. Only, I need to use the little man's room. That's with 2
I'll hold the
ends.
key for you, father.
Ah, my darling daughter, I can always trust you. Meine Tochter.
Oh, and one other thing. Just as usual with your inventions and things, you've made no notes or backups on how this device works, right?
Of course not. I am very confident in my in my ability to remember. Although, how did I first put? I'm sure I remember. I have to pee. Here you go.
Yeah.
Take the keys.
Thank you.
Go upstairs. Bump into this pillar. Oh, excuse me, pillar. Go upstairs.
Quickly, Jackson and Lieutenant Bananas, come down here.
Okay. I heard everything.
Ooh. Yes, Lieutenant Bananas has heard everything as well. He says that we've got to destroy the machine.
Yeah, I guess Lieutenant Bananas would know better than anyone what would happen if a whole army suddenly turned into gorillas.
Ooh.
And that definitely sounded like he agreed, right? This isn't another one of these like gags where it turns out he was like making fun of me.
No, he agrees with you. In that case, he does agree with you. However, he does also recommend a dentist for you.
Ugh, always something with this guy. All right, sounds like the device is right here in the other room. Isabella, how long does it normally take your father to urinate?
Well, if he follows his typical schedule, we have another 47 seconds.
All right. We're going to have to lift this thing out of here, I guess. But it's huge. It's a big laser gun looking thing.
Ooh.
Huh? Wow. Nice going, Lieutenant.
Ooh.
Right.
Beep.
What's
beep,
that?
beep. Oh no, you've sounded some kind of alarm. We've got to hurry.
Quick, there's only one way out of here. Let's go back upstairs.
Oh dear, oh no, hey brother. Wouldn't it be bad for us if the doctor activated his robot soldiers?
Oh, yes, indeed. It would be terrible if that happened.
But I don't see any evidence of it yet.
Nor do I.
Meanwhile, in the man's room, happy birthday to you. That seems like enough hand washing. All right. What is that alarm? Oh no.
Beep.
Something must be happening to my device. Guess it's time for me to activate my robot soldiers. Beep.
Clank.
Oh, brother! Looks like we struck in too soon.
Did you mean oh brother? Like oh brother? Or oh brother?
I suppose both.
Oh no, they've got me, brother. They are beating me up with their big metal hands, which are just like clamps.
Yeah, edged. No. Oh no, they're trying to beat me too.
Take that.
We will smash you. Smash.
Well,
Oh no. Ernst's first. But there's no time. We've got to keep going.
All right. Come on, bananas. Look, there's the door to the castle. We're almost out of here. Or are you? I'm stepping in front of the door.
Clank.
Yes, that's right. It's me, Dr. Roboman, and my robot army. Looks like we've already captured 2 traitors.
Oh, it's true they got us and they punched us a lot with their clamp hands.
we feel so punched.
But it looks like we've still got 1 more traitor. And 1 American man and 1 gorilla.
That's
But
right. You
the-
can't really call them traitors. They're
No,
just doing their.
No, but the traitor. I wish I could say I didn't suspect Isabella.
Well, if you suspected, you shouldn't have given me the key.
Yes, that was technically not very smart, but even so, here I am completely blocking your exit.
Oh no.
Well, so what? We still have the key to the machine. You fool! The key merely triggers the main army attacking device. Would I be so foolish as to not have a remote application that can attack one person at a time?
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
And I will press it now.
Oh no, Jackson. Warm, 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 warm,
What's
warm, warm.
happening to me?
Oh no, he's been turned into a gorilla.
What has happened? Wait a minute,
Ooh,
Lieutenant Bananas. I understand you.
Well, of course, we're both gorillas.
We've done this entire mission, constantly misunderstanding what each other was saying.
That's right, but and worse than that, I didn't respect you because you were a maverick who didn't play by the rules, while I was a straight-laced officer of the United States Air Force.
Yes, and I suppose I didn't respect you because, well, to be frank, you're an animal, and usually they're not able to accomplish the things that human beings are able to.
I understand. I shouldn't have criticized you constantly for various small things.
Yes.
But what do we do now, Jackson? You've been turned into a gorilla,
It's true.
and the robot soldiers are coming closer.
Here we come.
We don't have knees, so it takes us a minute.
Another technical error on my part. Should have given the robots knees.
Yeah, Father, that was a big mistake.
Wait. We never understood each other. And now that we do, we realize the true, our true motivations all along. Maybe that will be true of the robots as well.
I see where you're coming from. Very well. Hey, robots, do you speak gorilla?
Of course we do.
We have been programmed with all languages.
Well, what is it that you really want out of life?
We want love, but that is impractical, so we will settle for smashing.
Love is illogical. Smashing is logical. At least this is the values our father instilled in us.
Well, what if we said love was not logical? Here, I put down the radio machine, and I give my fellow gorilla a hug.
Yes.
Wow, that's very heartwarming.
And, what if I also proved that love was not illogical by, hardcore making out with Isabella?
Oh, Ernst, you and I always, you knew, you could see the way I looked at you.
Yes, this was a long time coming. Come here. Well, Ernst, don't just sit there. Come and join the fun.
Oh, wow, okay. That's the kind of relationship this is.
Why not?
Wow, we can now see that love is a wonderful thing.
We do not wish to smash.
Smashing is wrong. What are you doing, you silly robots? Smashing is all there is. Yes, this is what you taught us because you never showed us love, Father.
You should have showed us love.
Fellow robots, what say to one more smashing?
This is a smashing of love. We will smash Father.
We love you. We love you.
This is our love.
Ow, 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 ow. I'm being pummeled to death.
With love.
Oh my, this is going to take a long time. He doesn't have a
Yeah.
chance, but what a slow
It's essentially he's being beaten to death with metal rods.
Yikes.
But look, they've smashed the device he was holding.
Hey, my palms are getting less hairy. And my face. Whoa. I'm a human again.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
And ooh, to you, my friend. Fist bump.
Ooh.
Dap.
Well, guys, we now have a polyamorous relationship, and that's really nice. So we're gonna stay in the castle with the robots, but you guys take the machine and make sure you destroy it, okay?
Okay, and I want to make it clear that Lieutenant Bananas and I are open-minded when it comes to polyamory. It's more the fact that you're brothers that made us... Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, don't let that bother you. We are German.
All right. Lieutenant Bananas, let's get back to our experimental plane. Goodbye, my friends. I hope someday you do get to travel to America and have a series of twin children and descendants.
Oh, we hope so too, yeah? That'll be nice.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Agent Jackson. I'll never forget you. Except when I'm hardcore fucking schwernst and ernst.
Good, yes, please put me out of your mind during that.
Ooh.
Well, that was quite a... what are we feeling? Since I can understand you now, it'll just sort of sound like English when you speak to me.
Well, yes, there's a bit of a convention here, a translation convention. I'm still speaking in ooze, but...
Right. Everybody understands that, but...
Well, I've fired up the plane, so we're ready to go. If you're ready to leave this castle behind.
I think I am ready. But I don't know if I'm ready to go back home either. We need to take this device far away. Probably we should have destroyed it already, but either way, the United States military isn't going to like that we didn't bring it back to them. So we need to go into hiding.
Oh, good idea. All right. Here, I'll hoist it to the back of the plane. Come on.
All right. Well,
where do we want to go, Jackson?
I guess wherever the sky takes us, Bananas.
Oh, Jackson. I have to say, you're all right.
You're all right too, Bananas. You're all right too.
But that relationship between Isabella and the two brothers, that was fucked up though,
That
right?
was fucked. That was so weird.
Because, I mean, not only are they in a relationship together now, but also she was, like, much too cool with her father being beaten to death. Right?
I was thinking that too. Like she seemed more like kind of with it and there than the other two. But then when she it's like, who were those people?
I'm glad we're away from there, yeah.
Yeah, me too. Let's get out of here.
Well, wasn't that a thrilling tale of adventure?
I would say it was a thrilling tale of intrigue.
Oh my, brother. Well, I know that you have a date with Kathy later today, but tell me something. Brother,
Yes?
if people wanted to know where to find Josh Pilch on social media, where would they go?
Well, I suppose it's only fair since I have snuck into his room and stolen his equipment.
That does seem reasonable.
I suppose you could find him at The Josh Pilch Show on Instagram or at Josh Pilch Show on Twitter. But, Wobner, where could the people find Jesse Moriarty on the
That's a
internet?
good question, brother. He can be found at Jesse Moriarty on Instagram, or he can be found on Twitter at Jesse Moriarty.
Very wonderful. By the way, this music that we don't own the rights to, that
Not at all,
has been,
brother.
that has been playing in between our stories.
I've been wondering about that, brother.
Yes, whom do we have to thank for that, I wonder?
Well, it pains me to say it, but it sounds like the work of Steve Wilder Blumenthal of WilderBlueMusic.com.
Oh, well, of course, that horrible musician from Big Town. He's nothing like my favorite musician, Adam Tamer Red...
Adam Tamer Red.
Wait. Adam Tamer Red Women Freeze.
Had to work on that one there.
No, blue to red, men to women, thaw to freeze.
Okay, I'll accept it. Yes, he's a great musician, that man.
He sure is.
Well, don't forget to follow Gigantoville on all the social media sites. And also, I get Big Town, so you can see what not to do.
Yeah, you can see what some dumbos are doing at Big Town Improv on social media.
Well, there's only one thing left to do now, brother, and that's the big farewell.
Indeed, and we shall prepare for our farewell and... oh no, brother.
What is it?
Who's this coming through the door? Hey, what the fuck? What's going on?
Who the hell are you? Get out of my room!
We are having our own podcast now.
That's right. It's our podcast.
Wait, so you two... we are brothers, you see.
We
Okay,
do
that makes...
everything together.
Including going to opposite coasts and breaking into each of our rooms?
Yes.
All right, well, please finish up here because this is not cool.
Yeah, that's not right. This is our setup.
Well, we were just about to say goodbye. Would you like to say it with us?
Fine, I guess we will, but only because we want you gone.
Yes, all right. Well, I guess whoever is listening to this mess will now get to hear 4 simultaneous voices.
Yep, here they come.
Here they
So,
come.
from Miniville to Gigantoville.
And from Gigantoville to your town. Hey, hang on.
Now, wait a minute.
Bye, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, now seriously, get out.